Hello, I'm Brian Tracy, and welcome. According to Dun & Bradstreet, the number one reason for business success is high sales. At the same time, the number one reason for business failure is low sales. Everything else, products, services, markets, competition, technology, and even budgets are secondary to high sales versus low sales. Now, the greatest gift you can give to yourself or to your sales team is the gift of being superbly trained to make more and better sales faster and easier in any market against any competition. So here's the question. Would you like to increase your sales immediately, consistently, and predictably by practicing the very best methods and techniques used by the highest paid salespeople in every industry worldwide? If your answer is yes, then the Sales Success Intensive, our program, is a solution for you and your company. When I began selling many years ago, I was given the three-part sales training program. Here's your cards, here's your brochures, and there's the door. I started off cold calling, knocking on business and office doors during the daytime, and then on apartment and home doors during the evening. I sometimes worked 10 and 12 hours a day without making a single sale. Working on straight commission, if I didn't make a sale, I didn't eat, which was a big motivator. Then one day I had a revelation. It was a turning point in my sales career. I went to the top salesman in our company, a man who was earning 10 times as much as anyone else, selling the same product to the same people at the same price in the same market. And I asked him what he was doing to make so many sales. Well, apparently no one had ever asked him before. So he sat me down and he showed me a basic selling process that he had been taught by a Fortune 500 company some years before. He told me about the importance of asking good qualifying questions and building rapport and trust and taking time to understand the customer's situation and needs relative to our product, and especially how to answer objections and close the sale. I felt like I died and gone to heaven. I still remember it. Instead of knocking on doors from then on and talking nonstop when I found a prospect, I began asking questions and listening closely to the answers. And my sales went up and up and up. I began reading sales books and listening to sales audio programs and attending sales seminars. And every time I learned something new, I ran out like a kid at Christmas and I tried it immediately to see if it worked or not. Within a year, my sales and income had increased by 10 times. I couldn't believe it. I'd never made so much money in my life. I began recruiting and teaching other people my system. People who had never been in sales or made a sale in their lifetime were soon selling and succeeding at high levels. What I learned is that if you do what other top salespeople do, you'll soon get the same results that other top salespeople get. And if you don't, you won't. It's that simple. Now, over the years, I've trained more than 2 million salespeople in thousands of companies and in 65 countries. Many thousands of them, maybe hundreds of thousands, have gone from the bottom of their sales force to the top, from rags to riches. And many of them are now company owners, and they're millionaires and multimillionaires in their own businesses. Over the years, I've developed a series of sales training programs, both live and on video with workbooks that have become better and more effective in increasing sales results over time. Today, we have created what is perhaps the very best one-day sales training program in the world, and we call it the Sales Success Intensive. This program is designed for anyone in the sales profession, whether new or experienced. It teaches the 7 essential skills of the professional selling process, broken down into 23 highly interactive and enjoyable parts, which we cover in one day. And this leads to an immediate higher level of skills, greater self-confidence, and a sales plan to be initiated the following day after the course. So here's the question again. How would you like to increase your sales immediately, consistently, and predictably by learning and practicing the very best methods and techniques used by the highest paid salespeople in every industry worldwide? If you're a salesperson and you have a choice between earning a little and earning a lot, this program will show you how to sell and to earn a lot, almost overnight. If you're a company owner or a sales manager responsible for salespeople, The most valuable asset that you can create for your company is a high-performing sales team of well-trained salespeople who can go out and generate sales in any market. What we have found is that a well-trained salesperson, even with an average product or a higher-priced product, can sell circles around a genius with a great product at a lower price if that genius has not been trained in the professional selling process. Poor or no sales training is an almost sure guarantee of eventual business failure. This is why all the best companies have the best trained salespeople. There's virtually no exception to this rule. Now, what I learned at the beginning of my career is that success in every area is based on formulas and recipes. What you learn in the Sales Success Intensive is a practical, proven recipe used by the highest paid salespeople worldwide to make more and better sales faster and easier than ever before. A few years ago, some of the biggest companies in the world pooled more than $20 million to interview and videotape 55,000 sales conversations. What they found was that the top 10%, the highest selling and highest earning salespeople in 32 industries, followed the same formula in effective prospecting, building rapport and trust, qualifying the customer carefully, making persuasive presentations, answering objections, closing the sale, and then getting resales and referrals from happy customers who bought over and over again and told their friends. Now, the more you practice this formula, which we teach in the Sales Success Intensive, the better you get at it. The better you get at it, the faster and easier it is for you to make more and more sales in less time. One more thing. The Sales Success Intensive is unconditionally guaranteed. This means that if you're not happy with this one-day sales training program, there's no charge. We've offered this guarantee worldwide for many years, and we seldom get any takers. And this will probably be your experience as well. So if you like what you've just heard, please don't delay. You could be only one day of sales training away from dramatically increasing your own sales and the sales of your business. Each of our Sales Success Intensive training programs is presented by a skilled and trained facilitator who's been certified by me to give this program in an excellent way. You will be delighted with the results. In retrospect, after you've completed this program, you'll probably look back and say that this was the most important single day in your life as a sales professional or as a sales manager. We look forward to working with you in the future.